Okay, so this is about my trip to Hawaii. It is amazing, people. If you can get to Hawaii, do it, but be respectful, be kind, don't litter. It is chock full of earth energy and spirit and ancestral spirit. I can't even, I've never been to any place that was so beautiful energetically. Mother Nature is there. Earth energy is there, and it's high vibration of love and light. It is amazing. I have all the islands because we island hopped with me and my mother, she was in her 80s at the time. It was about 5-6 years ago. We hopped a couple of the islands, and I've never been anything so special, so sacred in my life. It's amazing. Now, my brother was living there, which is why we were visiting. Me and my mother stayed at a hotel in Waikiki Beach. Now, I'm going to say this because it was just energy and spirit everywhere. It was amazing. Amazing. I went there with an open heart, and I had the best time. I went there to enjoy every single thing there. I know I've met people who either hated Hawaii. I don't understand how you can hate Hawaii, or they loved it. I never met a rude person. I was kind to everybody. I always go everywhere with respect for the living and the dead and nature. So when we were walking, me and my mother, up the Waikiki Beach when we were there, she couldn't go far, so we stopped at the Barefoot Cafe. It's right there on the beach. It's amazing food, people. You got to go to the Barefoot Cafe. I think it's Barefoot Beach Cafe. It was a few years ago, so amazing. Well, while we were walking back after eating, I hit under this tree, this big, beautiful local tree, and I looked up, and there was like all these ancestral spirits hanging around in the tree. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I expected a lot of energy because we hit from the airport on. I was just surrounded by this amazing energy, but they were all just looking at me, and I was being respectful to them and talking to them, and they were kind to me, you know, but and my mother, who's Catholic, looked up into the tree like she was expecting to see something and everything. She was like, oh, okay, okay, and everything. So we continued on. So my brother took us, because he was there, he wanted to show my mom a great time, and took us to a sacred Hawaiian site that we shouldn't have been to. It was for locals only. I don't know how he found it. I was trapped in the car. I wouldn't have went. I felt really weird about going. I knew we weren't welcome there, but I was trapped in the car. I don't know where it was at, but it was on the main island, and he took us up this winding road. When we got to the top, there was a little bit of, obviously, grass, and there were some stones set up to what used to be a site of some kind. You could see it, you know, in the ground. We gotta go. My brother didn't listen to me and took my mother walking around this place. I'm getting screamed at by these ancestors and by these spirits, and they were very angry, and I'm trying to appease them. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to explain to them that I'm stuck there, and I would love to leave, but I can't. They didn't care. I don't blame them. They didn't care. They wanted me gone. I was trying to explain to them I knew that they were ancestors and the protectors of the island, and I would never do anything to be disrespectful. And they're not my ancestors, but they are the ancestors of this island, and I want to leave. I want to leave in peace, and they didn't care. They were calling me some not nice white names, and I don't blame them, but I couldn't make out what it was. I just knew what they were screaming at me. I mean, screaming in spirit. I'm telling my brother this, and he's ignoring me. He's like, I don't care. Sometimes you can't pick your family, people. You just can't. So finally, after begging and getting screamed at and trying to appease, he decides, you know, his mom's seen enough. Our mom has seen enough. So we get in the car, we drive away. Okay, an hour later, I'm in my hotel room and my credit card's gone. It never left my person, people. I was very particular about my credit card and losing stuff, and it just disappeared. There was no place it could go. I tore the whole place apart. Nothing. I know they took it. I don't blame them for taking it, but I know exactly it was spirit taking my credit card. I got the hit. I took the hit because they knew I could see them, I could hear them, so I was taking the hit for the group. So anyway, so a few days later, we were doing a glass bottom boat tour. It's right there in Waikiki. And I was explaining to the locals driving the boat what happened about the tree with the spirits and everything. And they were like, oh, wow, okay, where? Point it. And they started taking the boat up the beach so I could tell them which tree. And I pointed to it, and they go, oh, yeah. They were like, no, that right there. And they were showing me not too many feet away from this tree was a portal. They said that where the gods, I think they said, would come and go through this portal. The tree was right there in the line of this portal. And he goes, they were like, no, you're seeing this. That's amazing. Yeah, you got it. That blew my mind. That was the first time in Hawaii. I didn't know any of this, obviously. So then I told them about the sacred site. They weren't happy about that. But they were keeping calm because we were tourists and we were on their boat and everything. But I could tell. But I was explaining to them my side of it while my brother and mother were on the other side of the boat. And they understood and everything, but they were still not happy we were there and everything. But they said I said all the right things. I did all the right things, but there was nothing I would have been able to say to get out of that. And they said I was extremely lucky that they only took my credit card. So they could have done a lot worse. And I believe that. Everywhere I went in Hawaii, there were ancestors and spirits and earth energy, everywhere. It's amazing. Don't be afraid of it if you believe what I'm saying. Don't be afraid of it because it's very loving and very beautiful. But you have to have that too. They don't want to be disrespected just like anybody. You don't want to be disrespected. So please don't treat Hawaii like it's one giant garbage can, because don't treat anywhere like it's a giant garbage can. I don't want to keep going on that soapbox, but go to Hawaii, have a good time, go there with an open heart, be respectful, enjoy it, because I'm telling you, if you go there open, you're going to enjoy every moment. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel that beautiful energy. And if there was a way I could enjoy Hawaii without going there and bothering them, I would. But the chances of me going back to Hawaii anytime soon because I'm poor, are slim to none. But I just loved it. Oh, and I had 2 spirits follow me back to my house in Utah after that trip. And I think it was because they were accepting my apology. I don't know. Maybe a Hawaiian can explain it to me. I saw a young male with the luau outfits, basically. That's the easiest way to explain it. Beautiful curly hair, and a male, and with the lei and the skirt, and a beautiful Polynesian woman with the thing of flowers around her, the luau the outfit, because I don't know all the names for everything, and I'm so sorry about that. Beautiful, beautiful souls, beautiful, and they, I believe, called themselves Love and Peace. So I believe that they were some sort of god and goddess of, I'm not sure of what, but they came, and I think they were just basically bringing me love and peace. They were basically, going, we accept your apology. I don't know why, but they came, and I don't know if I can call them back, but they only stayed for a day or 2. And I haven't felt them since.